Just happened?
We here. That's what happened. We here.
Hey, ladies.
Happy Friday, folks.
Happy Friday.
We don't own these rights.
We don't own these rights. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday and it's Candid Convo time.
Yeah, you in the right place, Gemma. You here.
Yeah, you definitely in the right place.
Have a seat, Gemma.
I'm Kia G, and that's
Big T.
and we coming at you live today, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing?
That's right. They got their food and stuff. They ready.
Oh, do you got everything? Good.
Hey.
Sip, sip. I'm telling you.
We're talking about that COVID depression, huh?
Quarantine depression. Doesn't
All of
exist.
it.
I'm not sure.
Lil Wayne talking about it. Huh. Hey.
Come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Get your drink. Hey, Kia. What you got?
I got a little something for the community.
For the community.
As my sister Aisha might say. We got a treat today.
We do. Welcome, 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 folks. Welcome back to Candid Convo Trust Me here.
Yes.
Happy Friday to everyone. And we here. We here.
We are.
What we got for them today, kid?
Did you do all of your little? We're gonna be okay today. We don't need that many disclaimers today, do we?
Maybe we do. We got.
You think?
People get confused. They confuse us with the daytime TV. So we gotta let them know. So this is Candid Convos, which means we're gonna speak very candidly. You guys, you know the routine. If now is the time to excuse your kids or your partner out the room, whatever you need to do, or excuse you out the room. If this is not your conversation, we accept that. We love you. We'll catch you next week. Today we are talking about depression. And what it looks like. And we have a guest with us. We're going to talk about it a little bit. Disclaimers. The bathrooms is in the back. Make sure you wash your hands. The bar is over on the side. Make sure you tip the bartenders and keep them happy. And take care of yourself. That's the real disclaimer. The real disclaimer is that if you get triggered at any point during this conversation, we apologize in advance. But we are talking about depression, and I'm sure other conversation pieces will come about mental health. And so if you get triggered in any way, definitely feel free to excuse yourself from this live, excuse yourself from the comments, reach out to a therapist. Hey, we got Nicole here, and listen, you ain't got to pay a copay today. So, I mean, I'm just saying, jump in the comments.
They don't have to pay copays anyway.
Have fun one paying them any damn way, but whatever.
So listen, guys, let's just go ahead and jump into it. So today's topic is going to be, and it's not we created that, quarantine depression, right? I know people might have heard about it, but we for the sake of the show, we're calling it that. So I have someone that's agreed to come on who is a very, very, very dear friend, dear to my heart. Don't let the young look fool you. She is extremely seasoned, very knowledgeable, has been in the field of social work with myself for many years. And so I'm going to allow her to come right on. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you our licensed clinical social worker for today's segment, Miss Nicole Fogg.
Woohoo! She's here with us.
We got to get her a fan. She needs
a fan. Yeah.
We got to get you a fan.
I forgot one more housekeeping. We got company. Hold on, Nicole. I'm gonna bring you back. Hold on. We gotta talk to our family for a minute.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all something. Don't try to embarrass us with this guest. We got company. Y'all know what it's like when y'all got company. We got company in our house, and y'all better not show off while we got
Okay.
in our
See, they're
house.
grown. You don't have to say that. They're grown. They're adults.
That
Welcome
don't make
back,
sense.
Nicole.
Right. They
Hey,
can show
Nicole.
off. I can
Sorry, we had to have a family meeting. Sorry.
They can show off. Audience, you can show off. I can handle it.
Okay.
So,
They said,
Nicole, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Alrighty, well, everyone, my name's Nicole Fogg. I am a licensed social worker, a clinical social worker. I not from Maryland. I was born in New York, raised in Trinidad. I did attend school here in Baltimore. Got my undergraduate degree in social work from the UMBC. So any retrievers in the house? Retriever Nation?
Might be. Might be.
No, no retrievers in the house. And I went to grad school at the University of Maryland in Baltimore. Okay, so I got my master's in social work from UMB in Baltimore. So I'm very familiar with Baltimore.
Very good.
And what they say,
the
they
city. We
Baltimore.
always have respect for the city.
Thank you. So you rep your city, huh?
Hey, Baltimore.
Definitely. Be more.
That's right. That's right. So
Yes.
Nicole, I'm so happy that you agreed to come on Candid Convos with us today. So many of us, more than ever before, have been seeking counseling, just because of this change that's kind of sort of jolted what we've had as a routine in our life. Kids are not going to school. Everything is in the house. A lot of restaurants and things like that are not open, spas, all the things that we've been able to do to just kind of release stress and tension after work or just a bad week. We don't have those things anymore. And so I know, just speaking for myself, and T, you can chime in, it's been really challenging. I know just the fact that when I want to walk outside, I have to now gear up. I feel like it's so much stress with me just going to the market. Like, I have to put on the mask, and then I have to have my sanitizer. And then if it's too many people in the store, I have to stand in line and I have to wait to get into the market. And it's sometimes it's so much that, Toria, she just stays in the car. She struggles with depression and anxiety. And so I guess with all of the racial tension, the unemployment rate is astronomical at this point. We have all these restrictions. Can these things lead to depression? I mean, is that something that you're seeing a lot of?
Yes, well, of course. Now, for the sake of the show, I know you guys had mentioned quarantine depression. So that's really like situational depression. It's a situation that we're all facing. We're in the middle of this pandemic, and you have the racial tensions on top of it all, and just so many different dynamics that we're dealing with. So of course, people are depressed. Depression goes along with its sister, anxiety. I like to call them sisters, depression and anxiety. So, of course, people are definitely.
I know them sisters.
Yeah.
Them sisters are moving at my house.
So do I, T. I know them sisters all too well.
Right.
Yeah, so of course people are experiencing depression and anxiety, and we just got to try to get through it. Really, get through it. Yeah.
What are some uncommon signs of depression? I know that a lot of times we talk about the isolating, like sleeping a lot, being very withdrawn. Someone said, can you get a little closer? They can't really hear you too well, or speak up.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
That's good. So I know that those are the ones that we see a lot, maybe on commercials for antidepressants, or just, in regular conversations. But can you take some time with us and kind of look let us know, what should we look for? What are some of the uncommon signs of depression where we may just kind of brush it off like, oh, that's nothing, but actually it's actually a sign of depression.
Right.
And I think even like just to break it down even like a little bit more from what Kia was saying, you know, the uncommon things. So like the common things is we know, like, you know, loss of sleep, loss of appetite, loss of interest. The commercial say you have a loss of interest, and it's like, hell yeah, no damn way anyway. I lost interest in everything. And so like, you know, and then it's you know, just that piece, but then it's also I think I was talking to someone who said she like had a rash, right? And like ended up you know, part of depression. It's like, well, who the hell would think a rash? But now a rash could be COVID. So like, you know, wait a minute, is this eczema, COVID, or dry?
Wait a minute. Hold. Rashes is one of the symptoms of COVID.
Yeah, you better look at that.
It can be.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Definitely.
Now you about to go to CVS.
Yeah, T, I like how you said, you know, loss, because everyone tends to associate depression with just loss. You know, you're oversleeping or, you know, loss of appetite, that all of that kind of things. But how about the uncommon signs? Like, you know, we have to do so much now just to go outside, like you were saying to Kia. You know, so what about people that are just popping off easily? You know, overly aggressive.
Okay.
You know, getting really aggressive on the road for like no reason, over aggression. You know, what about lack of sleep? You know, lack of sleep. We tend to think people that are depressed just sleep all the time, but you could be depressed and, you know, just so much is cycling in your mind that, you know, you just can't sleep. You said rashes, yes. You know, and I'll just self-disclose a little bit. Last year, I had an episode, a kind of depressive anxiety episode, and I was feeling tingling all over my face. And I didn't know what was going on with me. I was popping Benadryl because I thought it was an allergic reaction to something. But I was just going through a lot in life. And like I said, depression and anxiety, they're sisters, okay? Because, you know, it's a lack of certain neurotransmitters in our brain, dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, okay? It's just a lack of them. And, you know, one is a symptom of the other. Anxiety is a symptom of depression. Depression is a symptom of anxiety. And when we lack those neurotransmitters, anything can happen. Skin rashes can come about, tingling of the skin. You know, I was just it's like I kept telling my friends my mind is stuck on the horror channel. Every time I closed my eyes, I would just be having these visions of these god awful things. Body aches, stomach symptoms can manifest in your stomach where you're having diarrhea or constipation. I mean, depression can really, really do a number on you, and so can anxiety. Okay, because you got to remember, it's like your body is stuck in that fight or fright mode. Okay, so with those, you know, in that mode, so many different symptoms can manifest. You know,
so depression looks different for each person. Everyone will show different symptoms.
Everyone's definitely different. You have the people that just have the typical, you know, symptoms. They're sleeping all the time, or, you know, lose their appetite, but depression looks different. So it's really important that you speak to people. You know, if you're picking up that someone's kind of a little bit out of character, out of their normal, speak to them and try to figure out what's going on, you know, what's going on. And that's how you can get to the root of that.
And I think the other piece to add to what you just said, Nicole, which was completely damn awesome. That's why the hell you got all the after yours, and, you know, I just got a little alphabet in my name, but, you know, I mean, shit. But anyhow, so I got a question.
Sure.
Well, not a question. I think my statement was, so I suffer from CBT, so please forgive me. And for those that don't know, that's crack baby tendencies. So there's a lot of us
something like that in front of a clinician.
It's an idea. It's on page 477. I put it there.
That's okay. I've been counting it all.
Don't worry about it.
You the one that's showing off. It's you that's showing off.
Excuse me. I had a question. I'm asking on behalf of a friend.
Okay.
So my friend wanted to know, well, not wanted to know. So my statement, and then I'm gonna have a friend question. So my statement is, I also think it's very important for people to recognize those symptoms, right? Like you just said, for the friends to like check in and all that stuff. But I think also the challenge is for the people that's experiencing those symptoms to be like, this shit not normal. Like what I'm feeling is not normal. And that's kind of, you know, what I've been kind of doing on my little journey, right? I'm like, this shit ain't normal. This ain't. Well, I guess
Get
this
normal crazy.
what I was before was like a mass crazy. This shit right here is like CBT acting up, PTSD, and then you got the CBD, and then you know all them other alphabets come in. But we're not here for that. But
CBD.
There you go, minding my business. I'm talking to Nicole. Let me not make you not get confused, Nicole. So what I was saying was because she gets confused about who I was talking to. So look, me and you. Here, let me tell you.
Okay, we're here, honey. We're here.
Nicole. Let me tell you what happened, Nicole. Hold on, Kim. I'm bring you back in a minute. Hold on. Go get some water. Break. Look, let me tell you what happened today. Don't tell Kia, right?
Okay.
I done got fired on my damn day off. Like that's some real shit. Like I got fired this morning from my because I had been taking off too long. See, she really wanted to get drinks. See, I can't bring her back now. I gotta put her backstage again. But because basically I took time for myself, and like that was the whole thing of you know, this whole journey of you know, self-healing, self-journey, stuff that I'm on. And so it was like, damn, like I took time for myself, like everybody said you should, and focus on you, and da. But then you do all of that. Hey, kid, welcome back. I sent somebody to get you, but then you was gone. So you know,
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, you want to go back?
I'm not talking to you for the rest of the show.
Okay. So what I was saying is that basically it's like, you manage that, right? So now I'm like, okay, God, like enough is enough. Good day. I'm trying to fix my little ghetto version of a ring light. It's a really bedroom lamp sitting on top of my laptop, but Amazon ain't bring my package till tomorrow. But anyhow, so now I'm like, okay, so I was already depressed before, right?
Now
so now it's like, as much as I want to say I'm fine, like I've been saying that I'm fine all day, and you know, I've been processing.
Right.
What can I contribute to COVID versus what's this COVID depression versus regular depression? You see what I'm saying?
Right. All right. So
unless you got a double Dutch throat, because you know, double Dutch on 95 seems like to be the thing to do.
Really? No.
Let me wipe my Whitney. I gotta wipe my Whitney Houston. Hold on.
Nicole, she's already in therapy. I will have you to know that. So she I don't know if she said that because I got kicked out.
I'm glad that you are in therapy, T. I'm glad that you are. But you know what? What I can say to you is that you know, it's their loss. It's their loss.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Okay, you took time for you because you know that you weren't feeling normal and you needed to rejuvenate. You can't pour from an empty glass, right?
That's basically what our conversation was. It's like, you know, I apologize.
You can't pour from an empty cup. You really can't. So
because it would have been more harmful. I would have put more people in harm by going, especially the work I do. I can't go out half brained.
That's right. That's right.
And you know what?
At this point, you sit and you wait it out. You get yourself together. You get your mind right, your body right, your spirit right. And you just wait for something else better to come along. Okay? And I know you, T. I know you're dabbling in a lot of different ventures out there.
Is Walmart hiring?
That could be a blessing in disguise.
I just want to say thank you for shopping at Walmart. Let me put that out there because Walmart might be listening. And they look at somebody to hand out stickers. And that's all I'm trying to do.
So you know what, Nicole, this is a good segue into our next question for you. If any of us suspect that one of our loved ones, one of our friends is struggling with depression, and it's just you're not quite sure how to engage them because I know it's just tricky. You know, it's like you don't want to further stress the person out more than what they already are, but then you feel like you don't want to just ignore it because you know, if something happens, it's like, I have to be able to sleep at night. So it's like
Exactly.
the guilt that you would feel if you just let it go would just be too much. So if we see someone struggling with some of the common or uncommon symptoms, what are some of the first steps that we should take just in
Right.
trying to make sure that that person is safe and making sure that that person gets the help they need?
Right, right. And I'm glad you said you said that, Kate, because everyone needs a support system. Everyone should have a support system. And if you see someone acting out of character and you really know that person, you know, depression is funny. Not a lot of people like to admit that, they're depressed. We know about all the stigmas in our community, in the
Yeah,
African American community, and not a lot of people like to admit to mental health problems.
yeah.
But if you see someone acting a little bit out of character, try to lift their spirits. If they
Okay.
don't come to you and they don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. But how about you say, let's go for a walk? Let's just go for a walk.
Okay.
Exercise is wonderful. It helps, put those neurotransmitters, it helps build those serotonin levels,
Unless they
and
fluffy.
heightens.
If they fluffy, offer to go for a ride.
But you know what, T, you've been exercising a lot.
I
We've
ain't
been
talking about me. I'm talking about all my
Yes,
other fellow
please.
But
fluffy
I was
that
trying
ain't
to
got
say
it
that
yet.
it was a good thing with the serotonin and the levels and
I'm
the.
just saying, but we gotta work. Everybody ain't on walking level. You see what I'm saying? Some people is like handicap park in the front. I was handicap park in the front, but now I'm like trying to get in shape. So now I park next to the handicap.
There you go.
I
But
just
I
moved
think that's still good. She
Right.
said it's
You
still
build
good
it
though.
up.
that. Yeah, but I'm just saying offer options.
So
Don't
I
Right.
should so I should
walk.
go walking with T then.
No, because you gonna
Okay.
try to walk too fast, and that ain't my thing.
There you go. Walk in the sun. Walk in the sun. Vitamin D is wonderful for
She
us.
walked like she danced in the Baltimore club.
You know what? That is a can I kick you out? I
You
swear.
don't have that picture.
You know what?
You don't have
T,
that.
I'm gonna learn that production side that you and Alexia do because I want to know what it feels like to kick you out. Okay?
Oh my
So that
goodness.
was completely inappropriate. Sip some of that wine and shush your mouth. Okay, now what were you saying, Nicole?
Sorry, Nicole. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so what I was saying, Kate, is that, tell the person, hey, let's go for a walk. Usually when people get calm, relaxed, if they want to talk to you, help them
Mm-hmm.
talk it out. Help them talk it out. Talking is always therapeutic. Okay, so
Okay.
if you can get someone to just talk about their problems, that helps them to feel a lot better.
Okay.
Dive into their self-care. Like, what are they doing for self-care?
Mhm.
What are they doing? It's so important, everyone, to take care of your body, mind, and spirit.
Right.
It is so important to do that. If you're worried about a friend being depressed, find out the kind of stress load they have in their life and try
Right.
to minimize some of that. If it's babysitting their kids or, taking them to the spa, try to minimize.
What you say? What you say, Nicole? What was that?
Take them to the
I had a
spa.
connection.
Take your friends to the spa.
Y'all see
When it
that?
opens back up, whenever it opens back up. Wait, is
Yes,
it?
whenever it opens back up. But I'm just saying, minimize their stress levels.
Yeah.
Minimize
Don't
their
add to it.
stress levels.
Cook food and stuff for them if you know they don't know how to
Hey,
cook.
why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need somebody to show them a little bit of love and care.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
pick up their mood.
Just a little tenderness.
That's right. Just to pick up their mood.
Oh, Venus said she ain't watching nobody damn kids. She said
Well,
that's fine. That's fine. Now, what you say, Venus? You can shop them for a babysitter, but you ain't watching nobody damn kids.
but I tell you one thing, she'd make a mean ass cupcake. And that
Hello. Now that we know.
Hey.
I'm just
That we know.
I need some strawberry cupcakes.
And I don't even
Oh,
eat cupcakes,
And by
Venus.
the way, and by the way, if y'all didn't know, this wonderful clinician here also is an extremely wonderful bakery. Like, what do you call it? Is it a pastry chef? A pastry chef. That's what it is. Anyway, she makes beautiful cakes and cupcakes, and they taste fantastic. So
Yeah,
yeah,
makes everyone happy. Well, it should.
it definitely does. So listen, Nicole, what is next for you? What's next? I
Oh
mean,
my goodness.
let us know.
What's next for me?
Hold on, why are these- look at these comments. I don't even know why people are saying
Tea
this
is
kind
a
of stuff.
certified
What are you
taste tester
saying,
if
T?
you
What
have
are the
any samples.
comments?
wrote that kind of stuff? Why do people write that kind of stuff? I'm sorry, Nicole. These people are rude. We cannot have our company talk about stuff like that. Oh, right. She will Uber Eats. Sorry. You want Popeyes? No, because that second strand chicken sandwich is not. Oh, yeah. Oh, Puddin said.
Sorry.
Puddin said you can bet your girl.
Yeah, she really can. And she makes my favorite, which is strawberry.
Yes.
I love strawberry
awesome
cupcakes.
Strawberry cupcakes.
Yes. So, Nicole.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
Ladies. Thank you for having me.
Guys,
am so honored.
If any of you have any questions for Nicole, please feel free to drop those in the comments. I know we're a couple minutes. If you have watch parties and things like that, I think it's a couple minutes. So we're gonna let you be around for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay. But what you want me to do karaoke?
No, ain't nobody say that.
Because listen, let me tell y'all some real shit. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Let me tell y'all some real shit. I love a job on my day off. You hear me? How the fuck you get fired on your day off if you already off without pay? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to sit with. That's the same question about my chicken sandwich. I mean, I ain't mean to say chicken sandwich. I mean to say what kind of sandwich I was eating yesterday. But the sandwich with the jelly on it, I'm getting stuck with all these damn questions and confusions. And now
listen. I made those last week here. Oh.
You made cupcakes. Speaking of, hold on, Nicole, excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna put you backstage for a second. I got to tell you.
Sure.
Hey, let me tell you something. I heard you made banana pudding and you ain't say shit. you is. So while we're speaking of desserts, you is food.
Who in the world told you that?
Don't worry about it. I was just willing to take a Benadryl because I'm allergic to bananas.
You're allergic to bananas.
But I take Benadryl.
Guys, listen. She's allergic to bananas, and she's wondering why I didn't tell her that I made banana pudding.
Sis says she wants some for her birthday.
I mean, I'm not.
It's for Boo Bear's birthday, niece's birthday.
No, not at all. Bring Nicole back. Let's find out if you guys have questions or some questions come up later. Nicole, how can they stay in touch with you? How can they follow you?
Okay, well, they can follow me on Facebook.
Okay.
Search Nicole Fogg. I'm on there. Also, my IG, it's N Richie RICHI 1.
Hold on. Say it again, Nicole.
Sure, it's N Richie NRICHI 1.
And that's on what?
Okay. NRICHI 1. That's my handle on Instagram.
IG, okay.
Nicole Fogg on Facebook.
Okay.
There we go.
That's
my IG. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so feel free to follow me.
Yeah, definitely. Nicole, again, I want some show. Okay, you know what?
The fluffies have arrived. They was in the kitchen. That's why they missed the first part of the show. But they here now. They heard they came running from the kitchen.
You know what, T?
They came running from the kitchen. Listen, T, I ain't got no damn job. I ain't got shit else to do. And sit here. So watch. I'm gonna act the food tonight. My crack baby.
You.
My crack baby tendencies have been spearheaded with my PTSD.
You have
CBD.
You have plenty of jobs. You have plenty of jobs too.
Yes, she does.
I am. Yes, anybody know the strip club that's hiring? Because I mean, it was on page 4.
It ain't even no strip clubs open. First of all,
because they got drive-through strip clubs in Houston. I seen them. You pull up and the girls be on the pole like this, and you
okay. That's it. We're done.
Your dollars.
They was so anyway. Nicole, I'm so happy that you're friends to Candid Convo now. Please come back and visit. You got to come back and visit us.
I will. Ladies,
you have to come back and visit us.
Please invite me.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to be inviting you tomorrow for her.
Okay.
I ain't gonna have no insurance after next week, so
okay.
That's their loss, T. That's their loss. It's time.
Their loss.
It is.
Did you check out my Cocoa Blanc launch yesterday?
Yes, yes. Congratulations to Coco.
Coco Blunt.
Cocoa Butter tea.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm about to order my self-care box,
Head
and it's
to.
gonna be fabulous.
That way I don't need no
Yeah.
job. God gonna give me a piece.
Yes, yes. You need to put that website up, T. Coco Bumps. .com. You guys gotta check them out. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Check out our
Yes. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Baltimore, go Baltimore. Get him, kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think you rapping? Oh my God. But it's
Hey,
like,
happy
go
Friday.
Baltimore. Hey, Baltimore. You see y'all next Friday. Enjoy your week.
Turn it up. I want to hear it a little bit. Come on.
Self-care is not selfish. Take care of yourself.
That's right.
See y'all next week.
All right.